projects for which we are trying to raise money during this telethon is to repair water damage in one of the museum spaces here at the shrine. To help us to get a sense of the significance of the paintings in this collection, we've invited Marie Hejnosz from the Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia. Thank you for joining us today, Marie.
Thank you for having me over.
Marie is the former president of the Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia and the longtime chairperson of the Adam Styka Art Exhibit and Competition, which takes place during the Polish-American Festival. Marie, first tell us a little bit about the Polish Heritage Society, its mission and goals.
Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia was formed in 1965 by a group of Polonians who were trying to showcase the Polish history, Polish accomplishments, not just in Poland, but in this country, and show that to the larger American audience. Major venues by which this is accomplished is the Chopin concert that's usually organized around Chopin's birthday in February or March, and Adam Styka exhibit, which is done at the Shrine of Our Lady of Czestochowa to coincide with the Polish-American Festival. Polish Heritage Society was instrumental in erecting the Kościuszko Monument in Philadelphia. The statue itself was a gift from people in Poland. Historically, the Polish Heritage Society was instrumental in installing the Kościuszko Monument in Philadelphia, which was a gift from people of Poland to the American society, and also the famous astronomer Mikołaj Copernic next to St. Paul and Peter Basilica, also downtown Philadelphia. Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia funded a number of historical markers. Ralph Modjeski, who was the engineer for the Benjamin Franklin Bridge in Philadelphia, and he was the son of Helena Modrzejewska, the famous opera singer. We also installed a monument for Frank Piasecki from the Piasecki aircraft. I think most people know about them. And also for Mr. Golaski, who was the inventor of first artificial veins, so it was very significant. We are also sponsoring young Polonians through giving scholarships. Last year we have given 8 scholarships to very talented, smart young people who were heading for college. We also do outreach programs in our venues. For example, myself and our president, Jean Joka, some years ago, we went to the Johnson & Johnson headquarters where they had celebrated Polish Day. We brought all kinds of Polish artifacts and we talk about Polish history, we gave candies and so forth. We also have a meeting of writers. We promote the books that had to do with Poland. So,
very, very active organization.
Very active organization, yes.
Wonderful. You've organized the Adam Styka competition and exhibit for many, many years now. What is the purpose of the exhibit and the competition?
The purpose of the exhibit originally was to showcase and give venue to Polish artists that otherwise would not have a place to exhibit and sell the artworks. Initially, for a number of years, only Polish or Polish-American artists were allowed in the show, but now we also accept some local artists. It's a juried art show. We give about $1,500 in awards for the best works. And this is one of the areas where we also trying to showcase the Polish art to the larger American society. Since the festival, it's time where we have thousands upon thousands of people coming and visiting. So this is one of the areas where people like to come in and see the true Polish art.
Beautiful, beautiful. And who was Adam Styka and why is the exhibit and the competition named after him?
Adam Styka was son of Jan Styka, the father. Jan Styka had 2 sons, Adam and Tate. Tate is mostly famous for portraiture. One of his portraits of Eleanor Roosevelt is still in the White House. He was the preeminent painter in New York. All the society ladies were painted by him. Adam painted a lot of landscapes. He lived in Arizona and also visited Africa, especially Morocco. So a lot of his paintings are of the beautiful Moroccan dancers and beautiful landscapes from all over the world. I'm happy to have one of his little paintings myself in my collection. Why is it named after Adam Styka? Because Adam Styka is buried at the cemetery here at the shrine. He is in the area of the most prominent Poles that are being buried here. The Styka family has a long history with Czestochowa. Mother of Adam, Maria, and the wife of Jan, was one of the people who was very instrumental and financially supportive of creating the cemetery. Before, I heard from one of the priests that one day Maria visited, they went to see, there was a cornfield, and Maria said, that's where you're gonna have your cemetery. Wow. That's how it all started. So, and before she even died, she has donated very large collection of all the Styka works by Jan, the father, by Tate, and by Adam. Okay. But the exhibit is named after Adam because he's basically with us here.
Wow. So actually, that's the next question. I understand that there are several paintings by original works by Adam Styka on display permanently here at the shrine. What do you think is the significance of these paintings, and how important are they to the collection?
Adam was the most unusual painter because he could capture the light like very few other painters could do. So what we have here in Czestochowa are his paintings showing some of the landscapes and show his craft. In addition to his painting, of course, they are beautiful paintings by his father, monumental paintings, and also some portraits by his brother Tate. So the whole museum is a treasure trove of Polish painting. Someone who is interested in studying the history of Polish painting definitely should come here, visit, and look at the beautiful masterpiece that we have here. And I think it's so important that people support this cause, especially now since we have learned that there is a damage to the museum. People really should find in their heart to send money so we can save this. This is the largest collection that I know of the Stykas in the United States. Of course, there are some in Poland, like the Panorama Racławicka in Wrocław, which the whole building has been designed. There is another one, very large one also, the Crucifixion in Los Angeles. But locally here, this is just an unbelievable treasure that we all should be protecting.
So we understand that in the museum here, there has been some water damage to the ceiling, but the paintings are safe. And thank you for explaining the significance of these paintings and really the reason why we should help to support the shrines so that we can make sure that these treasures are preserved for future generations.
Thank you so much for allowing me to speak about and tell people how important it is to preserve this.
Now, Marie, I know that your husband, Andrew, is an usher here, and you have been, both of you, longtime supporters of the shrine and of the festival. What does the festival mean to you and to your family?
I have been active with the festival since I came from Poland some 40 years ago. I remember first I started by working the bingo tent. But this is one time in a year where we can show the support for the shrine, not only financially, because of course that's necessary to keep this beautiful place, but we also have the time to show our Polish spirit, look at the Polish beautiful performance of the dancers, the singers, the music, and of course taste the wonderful Polish food.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And Marie, tell us about the Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia. Particularly, I know that there's some young people watching today who might be interested in learning about those scholarships, and also you're always accepting new members, right?
Absolutely.
So how can people find out more?
The young students who are interested in a scholarship can Google Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia and be taken to our website. And people who would like to join, they can also find a contact number through the website. Or if they would like to call me directly, my number is 215-487-0221. They can call me and I'll be glad to direct them and send them an application.
Great. Thank you so much, Marie.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. We're so happy that Marie Hejnosz could join us from the Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia. Thank you for telling us about the good work of the Polish Heritage Society and about the significance and the history of Adam Styka.